Hi guys, so I feel like I look crazy right now because I have like foundation on, I have my base on and eyebrows and nothing else, and I feel like it gives me a really kind of crazy looking look right now. But that is because I'm going to do like a really simple, I can't stress enough how simple this look is going to be. It's going to be a really simple makeup look for the holidays. I'm actually going to do two, both of them simple, one extremely easy, that's this one, and then the next one will be a little bit more glamorous, if you will, but still very easy. And they're both going to be using the Lorac Pro palette, like the Lorac Pro 1. So if you have it, then these are going to be like two different looks you can get with them. If you don't, the shadow colors that I'm going to be using aren't going to be anything very unique to this palette. So, you know, use what you have. You don't have to have this. But for the sake of time, I'm going to try to get through this intro really fast. For the sake of time, I've already done my base. So my foundation is on, concealer, powder, and my brows. So real fast, I used the E.L.F. Mineral Infused Face Primer, that like silicone-y one I always talk about. I used the Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation. I used the Tarte Shape Tape and the Urban Decay Naked Skin concealers. I used the NYX HD Studio Loose Powder. I feel like I talk about these things all the time. And I used the Anastasia Dipbrow. This is in the shade Dark Brown. Also, this is in the shade 1.0, if you were curious. So I did all that just to save time. I was gonna do my brows off camera anyway, and my base is done, so now we can sort of just like get into the products that are gonna make this holiday look. So first, I think I'm going to prime my eyes just so that they are sort of ready to go. Oh, I also put contacts in for this video, just for you, so that I can actually see myself in the mirror and I don't have to get like awkwardly close. So I'm just going to prime my eyelids real fast, just so that they are ready to go after like I finish the rest of my face makeup. That makes sense? Yeah. So the eye primer can like dry down and not be super tacky. So okay, eye primer is on. Just a very little bit goes a very long way. I don't use eyeshadow primer like all the time. Sometimes I'll just use, like I'll just put foundation on my eyelids and then I just, there it is. But the Milani eyeshadow primer is really good. You can find it at the drugstore, super cheap, affordable, nothing crazy. It's not gonna be super high end for an eyeshadow primer. I don't think I'm going to use any bronzer because I don't really want to look bronzed. It's not kind of the look I'm going to go for today. So I'm just going to contour a very little bit just to sort of emphasize my cheek shadow. My cheek shadow. And I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. This is in the shade Wheat. And I'm going to use my E.L.F. small tapered brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I really like this if I'm actually contouring, like not bronzer, like bronzering, like not bronzing. If I really just want to contour and like actually just contour, because it's very subtle and effective at like making a shadow because it's such a cool tone. And because I'm super pale, I sort of like that. That looks crazy. The way it looks on the camera is not the way it looks in real life. I promise my face does not look like that. I can blend, and I don't know why I look so dark, but that's fine. Know that it looks normal in person. I'm sure the thumbnail will give you a more accurate representation of what my face actually looks like. But I'm just using this, not super heavily, and really trying to like diffuse it and blend it out. I'm pretty much just, I think I'm just like this side of my face is in more of a shadow. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm just laying it down more like at the base, bringing it sort of like under my cheekbone, but not going like too far down, and then blending it up in a way, not blending it down. So I'm literally, oh, I got a loose hair. So I'm just gonna do that just to add like a little bit of like more shape to my face, but I don't really want to look bronzed. So I'm not gonna use any bronzer. We're gonna keep it nice and pale. So we have that done, and then we're gonna go in with blush, and I'm doing a really simple eye, and I want sort of like a really, not a really intense blush, something that's pretty neutral, not too warm, not too cool. So I'm gonna use the Tarte blush in Exposed. It's gonna go with everything. It's not going to like overpower any sort of like eye look that you could have going on. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use my Up and Up blush brush. I just got this, so I'm really excited to see how it works. Alright, blush is done. I still have like this hair that's doing something. I'm trying to like not have it out so it doesn't like get in the way, but it's just doing whatever it wants to do. Alright, next is highlight, and since this is like the simpler look, I don't want to use something too frosty. I might use frosty for the next one, but I'm gonna use Mary Lou Manizer by The Balm. I'm just gonna put that right on the tops of my cheekbones. It's still gonna be pretty intense, but it's more of like a champagne-y color instead of like a white frosty color, which I might use for the next one. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This can definitely get super intense, so I am putting like a good amount of it on. I don't know. I really like highlight. Like I don't care if I have too much of it on. So I'm gonna put that on the cheekbones. I'm gonna put like a little bit on my chin. Whatever is like extra, I'm just gonna like put it just above my eyebrows. And then I'm gonna run a little bit down the bridge of my nose, because it's the holidays and why not be highlighty and festive? You know. I'm gonna put a little bit on the tip of my nose, just with my finger, and then like blend it away with the brush. And then we're gonna put some on the Cupid's bow. Of course. Sorry, I'm like flipping you off. Did not mean to do that, but gotta highlight that Cupid's bow. I feel like I always look crazy when I have like no makeup on, except for like when I just have brows on and no eyeshadow. I feel like my face looks insane. So okay, we're gonna just move on to eyes. So like face is done, eyes have been primed. We're gonna go in with the Lorac Pro 1 palette, and I cannot, like, my nose is itchy. I cannot stress to you like how simple this is going to be. Like I can't stress enough how easy this is gonna be. I think you're gonna be surprised. So let me get all my brushes out just so I'm like ready, ready to go. I'm gonna take my E.L.F. blending brush. I use this all the time. I talk about it constantly. And I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Taupe, I think. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do first? I'm gonna go with the color right next to it, the color Cream, and I'm just gonna lay this like all over my eye. And I feel like it looks like really pale right now, but I just wanna like set that eye primer down, make sure it's like totally set, and make it easier to blend the rest of my shadows on top of. So I'm gonna set that down real quick, you know, just to make everything easier. Bringing it up a little bit under the brow bone, and by a little bit I mean just like I'm bringing it under the brow bone. I don't know why I said a little bit, that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I am setting like the whole area with that cream color. Now that I did that, I'm gonna take the same brush because there's like nothing on it, and I'm gonna go in with that taupe color. And I'm literally just gonna run this in the crease. That's all I'm doing, is running this in the crease. Really hope that the fact that there's like a shadow on this side of my face does not like mess with this video. But yeah, so I'm just taking that blending brush. I'm gonna run that through the crease on both sides, very, very simply. Really diffuse it. It's not gonna be anything like really harsh, obviously. You don't want any harsh lines. So just blend that through the crease, a little bit above the crease. If it gets on the lid, that's totally fine. And I'm gonna do that to both eyes. See, like that. Totally simple, very easy, literally just blended it in the crease. You can just see there's like a little bit of depth that's been added, but it's nothing that is gonna be difficult. So now I'm gonna take this color called Nude. It's like the lightest shimmery color in the palette. And I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. Now I've never actually used this all over the lid before. Usually I just use it as like a highlight color, but oh, it's nice. I really just wanted like a shimmery color on the lid, but not anything like obviously too dark. Something that's just gonna look good with just a little bit of, obviously a little bit of eyeshadow in the crease, and then a winged liner. So yeah, this looks good. So I'm gonna take that nude color, putting it all over both lids. And then after that's done, I'm just gonna go back with my blending brush, my E.L.F. blending brush, go back into Taupe, and then just run over that border just to blend everything together. Always blending. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just gonna do, like literally that is all, like I'm only using those eyeshadows. So I'm gonna take the taupe color on this E.L.F. smudge brush and, ooh, lighting change. I'm gonna take that right under my lash line just to define the lower lash line. It did just get like, I think the sun just went behind a cloud. That was weird. So I'm just running this under the lower lash line just to define it a little bit, but again, we're not taking like any dark colors. We're just gonna take that taupe color right underneath the whole lower lash line. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a nude eyeliner in like your waterline. I'm not gonna do that because I feel like it irritates my eye if I put anything down there. I feel like I'm putting a lot down here, but I'm not. I feel like sometimes that irritates my eyes, and I wear contacts, so it's like, well, I wear contacts sometimes. And if I'm wearing contacts, I don't want that to irritate it. And if I'm wearing glasses, like, I don't see the point. But if you wanted to put a nude color in your lower inner rim, that totally works. If when we do the eyeliner, you wanted to like tight line with a black eyeliner, also up to you. I'm not gonna be doing either of those, but those are totally options. Totally things you could do. So, all right, now we're gonna take that nude color, again, that first shimmery color. We're gonna pop that on the inner corner just to brighten that up. If you wanted to use not a shimmery color here, totally up to you. And I'm also gonna pop that under my eyebrow. Also, if you wanted to not use a shimmery color under your eyebrow, you wanna do something matte, totally go ahead and do that. It's the holidays, so I'm feeling shimmery, hence like the crap ton of highlight and using a bunch of the same shimmery eyeshadow. So we're gonna do, what else are we gonna do? I'm just gonna put a little more of that nude color on my lid to make sure it didn't all blend away. You could also use the second color in here, the color Champagne. That's also really nice too, but there is a little bit of glitter in that eyeshadow. So if you don't like that, then maybe that's not for you. But I really just wanted to use this nude color because I've never used it before on my eyelids. And I think it looks nice. Okay, so literally eyeshadow is done. That was super simple. So options from here on out. I hope this video is not super long. It's like really easy. It shouldn't be taking this long. You could take this black eyeshadow right here, smudge it along your like upper lashes, sort of like eyeliner for like an eyeliner-y effect, but not like as harsh as eyeliner. You could do that. You could do no eyeliner. You could just put mascara on right now. You could do just like top eyeliner. You could do a wing. You could do literally whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm gonna do a wing because I want to, and I think it's really gonna add to like, I don't know, I feel like it's just like a very classic look. Like it's gonna be really simple on the eyes, wing, and a red lip. Oh my gosh, something's in my eye. So I'm gonna do a wing. It's gonna be off camera because, also I'm doing a wing because I think we're gonna take our Christmas pictures today. You gotta have a wing for that. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner, yeah, and I'll be back. I feel like the wings always end up a little bit too intense, but that's fine. I can rock a big wing. Oh, my battery's dying. Oh no. Let me figure that out real fast. Okay, so I apologize if the angle is a little bit different or weird now. I had to charge my battery like real fast. So while I was gone, I did my eyeliner. So I did my wing, which got large. You could do a smaller wing if you want, or a bigger wing, you know, do whatever. Do you, that's fine. And then I just put some mascara on. I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and then the CoverGirl Lashblast Volume. I used both of them on my top lashes, and then just the CoverGirl one on my bottom lashes. You could totally use falsies if you wanted to, if you don't have like a lot of lashes and you needed to use false lashes, you could totally do that, but I don't wear them on a regular basis or really ever. So I just put on mascara. And so the last thing, actually, I'm gonna set my face real fast now that actually, no, I'm not. Scratch that. We are gonna do lips next. And I wanna just do like the classic red lip. So for that, I was looking through everything, and I don't think I wanna wear a liquid lipstick. I know they're long wearing, but they're just gonna be dry, especially if you're really busy around the holidays, and I don't really want my lips to feel dry. So what's gonna happen is, ooh, my nose is always itchy, I feel like. I'm always like picking my nose on camera. I'm not really, I'm just scratching it. looked through all my reds and was trying to figure out which one to use. You could totally go with like a darker red, which I would totally do. Love dark reds. I have to file my nail real fast because I have like a little piece that keeps getting caught on stuff. That ever happened? I know it's like weird that I'm doing this on camera now, but there was like this little piece that I kept like scratching myself. Okay, we're done. But I looked through all my reds and basically, long story short, the one that I think is going to be the best is the Maybelline Loaded Bolds collection. Their red color and the color Dynamite Red. This is like a really classic, bright, Christmassy red. Oh, also, I use the Clinique Pretty Easy eyeliner for my eyeliner. I forgot to say that. But yeah, so we're just gonna put this on and try not to mess it up. Maybe use a lip liner. I don't have a red lip liner. I feel like I should totally get one because it doesn't make sense that I don't have one of those. But red lipstick. See, how Christmassy is that? Or holiday, if you don't celebrate Christmas. The holiday season, it's a very holiday-esque red. Oh, I love these lipsticks. They're amazing. But isn't that just like, it's such a fun, bright holiday red that is probably going to get on my teeth. So I'm going to have to keep checking it and make sure it doesn't get all crazy. I'm going to set my face with the Hard Candy Sheer and Envy Hydrating Primer Mist. I'm trying to decide how I feel about this. I don't not like it. I feel like when it does get on my chest though, it makes my chest like sticky. But I'm just gonna use that to sort of take the matte out of my skin. My skin was pretty matte because I was pretty powdered down. But this is the final makeup look. I really think that like, I don't think my hair is gonna be down, but like, here's my hair. Oh, did we address the fact that my hair is super short? I don't think we did. Basically, I got my hair cut and it is a little too short because right now it's still like damp and it's a little too short for me. But you know, that's fine. It'll grow out. And I got the color put back because I had it dyed like a reddish color in March. So my hair was like really grown out. I'm like looking in the little camera thingy trying to fix my hair, even though like I have a mirror right here. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair right now. We could probably leave it out because it actually doesn't look too bad right now. It looks kind of cute. But this is the finished look. So easy, like so easy. Like there weren't a lot of products and I feel like this video is way longer than it should have been for like the simplicity of what is happening here. But I really hope you liked this video. It is, you know, really simple, really easy to do. You don't really have to be good. You can be like totally average at makeup to get this accomplished. You don't have to have any sort of crazy skills. It's very simple, but it still looks pretty, like, it still looks really glamorous. Like I'm looking at myself like, look at my eyeliner and my makeup and my hair. Oh, it's so nice. If you are new, please subscribe. I will put the subscribe button right over there for you, along with my latest video in case you are interested. But I hope this video was helpful for you. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.